Hi, how are you doing? Hope you are safe and well. This video is just really a chat just to see how you're doing. How are you? How are you dealing with everything going on right now? There's so much coming from everywhere, and I'll just be honest, I have been finding it easy and difficult. The juxtaposition of that is the reality of how it feels for many of us, and definitely for myself. Like, one minute I'm loving the slowing down of everything and really enjoying that because I'm getting much needed time to myself to rest, and to get things done that I have been putting off, that I haven't been able to do. But then on the other part of it, I'm not able to see people that I would love to see and spend time with and be with. And then there's the reality of what's really going, what's really happening for people. And I have had people close to me affected, and it's a lot. And it's a collective trauma, and none of us know how to navigate this well. There isn't one thing I really wanted to say in this, is there's no one way to deal with this. There's no better way, but I will say this: I really haven't enjoyed and I've not really loved, and I've not been very happy about the narrative that's pushing people to, like, if you don't come out of this with something great that you've done, then you have completely wasted the time. And I think that's horrible, because imagine for you to talk about trauma in a context that people know about. Imagine saying to one of those people, if you don't come out of that with something great, then what a waste of time. How awful is that? You would never say that to a trauma survivor, how you would typically see someone as in a situation that is traumatic. And people often forget that this is trauma. In trauma, it's the absence of choice that can be, that is a big part of why it is traumatic, sorry. And that absence of choice is something that we're all dealing with now. There obviously are choices within this situation. We can all find our ways to deal with it. But for the most part, the lack of choice is what keeps us frustrated and bounded and angry. There's people out there that can't see people that they love, I included. We can't just go out like we used to. We are restricted massively. And I think we need compassion over judgment right now. If you need to sleep, and get your energy up every day, and you sleep a bit longer than normal, that's okay. If you find you're full of beans in the morning, you want to create videos and exercise and do all those things too, that's also okay. But what isn't okay is us getting at each other for how we're, what we're doing with this time. Of course, it would be nice to come out of it with something, but I'm going to tell you what I think that thing would be nice to have for me personally, and that is my mental health intact. I can come out of this with all sorts. If I really tried, I could have made a ton of videos. I could be online every day. I could be doing lives, but I just want to come out of this with my mental health intact, because that is what is most precious and important to me. I've worked a long time to get my mental health to where it is. And so if that's the thing that I come out of this time with, and including my own personal health, of course, my physical health, then that's the thing I'm coming out of here happy with. So if that's what you come out of this with too, I think you've done great. Don't worry, don't feel pressured to do all of the things, because you do not need to do that. It's okay to rest. As I said, it's okay to do all of the things if you really want to as well. That has not been my way. I think I have definitely been productive, because I'm still working. But in terms of, you know, really using this time to get to achieve new things. No, I just want to take care of my mental health. This has been pretty hard. You know, some days I'm like full of beans. I'm like, yeah, you know, I'm enjoying this. And then other moments I'm like, damn, this is horrible. You know, it hits you. You go on social media, see all the retweets, you know, the people that bizarrely love to post death tolls all the time. And then it hits you. Or it happens to someone close to you and then it hits you. And that is just trauma. And if I can come out of this with my mental health intact, in a good place, then that's the achievement that I've made, and I'm pretty happy with that. So yeah, my question to you is, how are you doing? How are you really doing? How are you feeling? I also wanted to share that I do have a page on Instagram, which I hope will be helpful to you during this time. It actually wasn't created during this time, but I hope it will be helpful. It's called Breathe Babe, and I'll put it in the commenty section for you to check out if you want to. And it's got some different techniques, breath work techniques and meditations in there. I started creating this page in January, and I created separately from my Natasha K. Benjamin page, just because there's a weird fine line in the therapy world to the holistic therapy world, and they don't tend to like, I mean, I clearly like to mix the two, but some people don't like that. So but more so than anything, I just didn't want to cloud my page with lots of meditations if that's not what people were following me for. And you can follow me for that if that's what you would like. But yeah, I'm rambling now. I just wanted to check in with you. How are you? Let me know how you're doing. And we're all in this together. I'm sending love to people affected. I say people affected, we are all affected, but people that are affected by knowing someone who is dealing with the virus, someone who has lost someone, to the virus, family members that are in the health services, the key workers, all of us, I'm sending love and good thoughts to you all, because it's a tough time, and I'm not going to pretend that it's all happy and great, because it doesn't feel like it. And I think it's better to be real than to pretend. We can't heal what we don't face, so it's better to be truthful with ourselves about how we feel about this stuff, and try our best. Eat well, do the basics, which are may feel hard sometimes, but eat well, get up and move a little bit. I'm not saying get up and exercise, I'm not saying all that. Just walk around the house a bit. If you can do the whole hog and get some exercise in, wonderful. Indulge in some movies, learn to cook some meals, or just cook a meal. Don't feel the pressure, just do what you can, because that's the best. That's the best thing you can do for yourself right now, doing what you can. But anyway, I'm going to start waffling. Love to you. Take care. Bye.